Okay, this is another video on a series on how to remove backgrounds, and we were talking about logos and in other videos. Simple backgrounds, simple like white backgrounds or flat colors, but in this video we're going to talk about how we're going to extract a object from a more complex background. So I'm going to go to File and Place, and we'll navigate to this eagle here and hit place that. Now let's say that we would like to go and select just the eagle and get rid of the green background. Well, that's a little bit harder, and in the past you can see again that my cursor is showing no, I can't do something. That's because it was placed and it's a smart object. So we need to break that link again. By doing that, we're going to right click and go to rasterize the layer, and now that's going to break that link, and now I'm going to be able to edit this. Now in the past we were using the magic wand based on a tolerance, but you can see if I click right here, it's only taking a range of colors that's not very great, and I click out here, it's a little bit darker green, and that's going to be kind of a long, arduous process. I could crank the tolerance up and get a bigger range of colors, like maybe 75, but I'm also risking the possibility of getting into the range of the head of the eagle. So I kind of have to be careful. Now you're just going to have to play around. No tool is the perfect tool. You may have to use them in conjunction with each other. This looks like it might not be doing too badly, but we've already covered just the magic wand, so I want to show you another technique. I've also showed you the polygon lasso tool, where we could zoom in and we could click and around every individual hair, which would be very, very painful. In later videos and later in this course, I'll be talking about using the pen tool, which is a lot better, but it's still going to be a really difficult kind of method. So I want to show you another way, which is in the eraser tool group, and we've used the magic eraser, which basically works exactly like the magic wand plus the delete, but the background eraser tool is kind of a unique thing. I want to change the cursor size by the curly brackets or brace keys, which are right beside the letter P. The closed one makes it bigger, the open one makes it smaller. And what it does is it's going to look inside this circle, and it's only going to remove colors inside the circle that fall within the range of where that crosshair inside the center of the circle falls. So it's going to look at the color that's right inside, right on top of the crosshairs, and then it's going to remove any of those colors that fall within that range that are inside the circle. So you may have to play around with the tolerance, and this time it's a tolerance of 50%. It's in percents instead of just regular numbers, but it can kind of be a little confusing. But look, as long as I stay in the green, it does a pretty good job of finding the edges for me. As long as I have the edge of the circle that's kind of overlapping the image that I want to keep, so it sees the difference. Now it's not perfect, but it's pretty quick, and so if you don't find that that's the right setting, you may have to change the tolerance. Right here you can see that I missed the area, so I can kind of zoom in. Maybe I might want to change my cursor size a little bit, and to do a good cut job is going to take a while. There's no easy way, no quick way of doing this. But now let's show you what happens if I get a little too aggressive and the center of my cursor goes into the white. So I'm going subtracting the green really nicely, and then I accidentally hit the white, and it's going to remove part of the white. So you can see that it's kind of a little misty color. So you may want to change the tolerance because it's not really removing all of the background, but it is doing a really good job right around the hard part. So that's the part that we really want to mess with. Now I can come back with the regular eraser tool and clean up crumbs and things like that, larger areas. But that the background, the eraser, really does a pretty quick and easy job around some pretty tough kinds of complex shapes like maybe hair or feathers in this case. So that's the background eraser tool, and you remember just to go to the tolerance. It has a contiguous limit as well, just like the Magic Eraser and the Magic Wand, so you may want to use that. And we'll look forward to seeing some really good extractions.